This is the best Blackbeard and Eris theory video that you will ever watch. By the end of the video, every single mystery regarding Blackbeard's evil nature compared to Rox's admirable nature will be answered, because throughout this flashback, lingering in the back of my mind, your mind, all of our minds, is one defining question that could completely change the way that we see Blackbeard, Eris and One Piece as a whole. Why? Just why? Why is Blackbeard so evil compared to his father, who did so many admirable things? It's almost hard to believe that they share the same blood, even when you take his mother into account, who seems pretty nice on the surface. Well, I think I've got the answer. No, I know I have the answer. And if you stick to the end of the video, I am sure that you will be in the same camp as me. During the God Valley flashback, Eris commented that Rox was too early, clearly referring to Rox's plan of getting 2 devil fruits, getting Harold and the Galera company. However, Rox ended up throwing away this very ambition for the sake of Eris and Teach. After Kuma saved Blackbeard and Eris from a dummy reversing Rox, this is where the theory begins, until proven otherwise, of course. First of all, we have to look at why exactly Rox failed. He threw away his ambition, his empire, everything, in the name of love. It is almost guaranteed that Eris told Blackbeard everything that happened to Rox, his plan, the reason he failed, who he was up against. Eris most likely told Blackbeard just how powerful Rox was, the empire that he built, everything, and that he threw it all away because of her and because of Blackbeard himself. That this powerful, legendary figure of a man who seemed on top of the world could easily give up his entire ambition in a click of a finger, all because of fleeting emotions like love and friendship, this and that. So consider this very possibility. What if, when Eris told Blackbeard the reason why Rox failed, as in he had too big of a heart, Blackbeard took this the wrong way and put 2 and 2 together and completely twisted and morphed Eris's original message about Rox, and he must have realized that if he himself wants to fulfill Davy's will and Rox's will to become the rightful king of the world, then he simply cannot afford to be getting attached to other people like Rox did. Whether Eris's intention was to misguide Blackbeard or guide Blackbeard in the right path doesn't matter, because the outcome is exactly the same. Because first of all, Blackbeard was already traumatized even before anything Eris told him about. He was literally hunted for sport on God Valley simply because of his heritage. He already had a pretty negative outlook on life. Look, I'm not trying to excuse anything Blackbeard has done, but I sympathize with him. Blackbeard became the complete opposite of Rox. Blackbeard would betray anyone in the name of ambition, whilst Rox would give up his ambition for anyone that he cares about. This is the single most defining difference between father and son, and the one that pulled the trigger was Eris, unfortunately. Of course, until I'm proven wrong, which I doubt I will be. So now it makes total sense when you think about how Blackbeard so easily betrayed Thatch, betrayed Whitebeard, Ace, everyone that he knew on the Whitebeard crew so easily. It's simple, he didn't grow attached, because that's what Rox did and he failed. I don't think Blackbeard is some psychopath incapable of feeling any emotion. He shows emotion, he shows fear, he shows cowardice, he shows anger, he shows emotion. But the one thing he refuses to show is love. He did not love anyone on the Whitebeard crew because he thought it was by necessity that he couldn't love them. In fact, he respected Whitebeard. I'm pretty sure he respected Ace as well. He tried to recruit him. It's just that he didn't love them. He couldn't afford to, not if he wanted to take down Emu and become king of the world. So, in conclusion, Blackbeard symbolically represents the dark side of inherited will. He represents what happens when inherited will goes wrong. Rox Xebec died alone. He had no grand speech, no one to inspire or move emotionally, like so many other characters that we see in One Piece. This is the entire point behind Rox's death. He was forgotten and wiped away from the history books. Rox's death is exactly what Dr. Hirolook's message was about. A man only dies when they are forgotten. You won't be forgotten if your will is inherited and as a result live on through the next generation. But Rox's will was incorrectly inherited, further hammering home the point that he was forgotten, that he died. Rox Xebec truly died by the standards of One Piece. I will destroy everything, engulf everything. This is my era. Teach is special. That was a reward for those of you who stuck to the end. My terrible Blackbeard impression. But yes, comment down below whether you agree, disagree, or if you have any other theories regarding Eris, Blackbeard and Rocks. Thank you so much for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you some other time.